Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever it is you're joining us from. Welcome to Dsap Set 41 Student Online Induction Program powered by Daystar Christian Center. My name is Olufolakemi Abidogun and I am the Registrar of Daystar Skill Acquisition Program. You are most welcome from wherever you're joining us across the globe. We are happy to have you here. Please permit me to quickly share my screen as we go into the induction ceremony. Okay, so today we have we'll be having this induction. Apologies, please. Seems to be a network glitch. Okay, sincere apologies, please. Seem to be having a bit of network issue. I'm having slight difficulty sharing my screen. Okay. Okay, I believe you can now see my screen. Okay, so we have three parts in this induction program. We have the section 1, which helps you to understand the program. Section 2, which is a breakdown of the school guidelines. And section 3, where we'll take your questions and provide answers as much as we can. Okay, so at Dsap, we are very, very big on instructions. And we believe that one of the most critical success factors in your skill acquisition journey with us is attentiveness and compliance with these instructions. So from the time you registered up until now, you have received series of information via email. First, you had the confirmation email, which confirmed that your registration was successful. And then after, you had the onboarding emails, the one asking you to sign into your Telegram platforms with your registered names, and a couple of others that you have received. Also on our platforms, you will discover that the PMAs have also posted a couple of instructions which we expect you to comply with in order to make this journey a very seamless one. Right, so you need to pay attention to these instructions, and beyond paying attention, you need to also comply with these instructions. Now, the compliance is very, very important. If you're able to comply with these instructions, then we can boldly tell you that your success in this journey is 70% guaranteed. Pay attention to the instructions. Even in this induction program, there will be other instructions, there will be other notifications that will be announcements and notifications that will be made. Please pay attention, and not just paying attention, please comply with these instructions. Now, we have two training models in Dsap. We have the physical classes or the on-site classes, and then we have the online or the virtual classes. This June diet is a virtual class. It is strictly an online training this June. And you need a few items to be able to participate fully in this June diet. You need your phone, you need stable internet, okay? Do not forget, at the beginning of this ceremony, I welcomed everyone from across the globe because it is a virtual diet and we have people joining us from different places, different time zones, and everyone will be converging virtually to learn. Okay, I hope that is clear enough. So you need a stable internet, you need gadgets. For those who will be learning the tech-based skills, we always advise that you have two working gadgets. You have your laptop, which is for your practical sessions, and then you can stream the class and the assembly sessions from your phone. For those who are doing the non-tech skills, you can actually just use your phone or your laptop. But for those who are doing the tech skills, it is very important that you have your phone and your laptop. If you have an extra gadget like a tab, it's a bonus for you. But please be duly informed that you cannot run a tech skill in Dsap without your laptop. Now, connectivity is also very important because it affects your attendance. So for those of us in Nigeria, you may want to find out the network that works best in your area or wherever you'll be attending class from. Okay, so it's important that you find a network service that is stable, right? Has to be stable so that you can, gain knowledge while in class. Okay, so usually in our virtual diets like this, we run a 3x3x3 model. I'm not about to talk about football playing styles because I'm sure that seeing that 3x3, you're already, for those who love football, you're already thinking formations and stuff. So what we do is we run for 3 weeks, Mondays to Wednesdays, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So you have week 1, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, week 2, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, week 3, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then from Thursday to Sunday, it is for individual practice and assignments. Someone is wondering, why do we need to do assignments? You need to do assignments so that we can gauge how much of the knowledge you have received, right? So that we know that we are actually impacting you with knowledge you're learning and you can replicate the things that you have been taught. The school time is 10 a.m. and it runs till 1 p.m. You get to know more about the school run time when we get to the school guidelines section. Okay, so our training methodology is we make it very easy for you. We prepare you before you come to the class, and we also give you room to practice what you have learned. So we begin our preparations for the class by sending you a pre-recorded training video, right? The module that will be taught in class would have been sent to you the day before, so you can watch the pre-recorded classes, the pre-recorded videos. And then at 10 a.m., school kicks off with an assembly session. Now, our assemblies are divided into 2 parts. At Dsap, we are not just committed to teaching you the technical skills. We also want to equip you with the business skills that you need to prosper as a business owner. And because we believe in the God factor, right, we also have segments of pastoral guidance. So our assemblies are very dynamic. We have pastoral guidance, and then we have the business management skills training session. every school day. That is Monday to Wednesday every week. And then afterwards, we proceed to the live classes for the theory and practical sessions. Don't forget that you would have watched the pre-recorded training videos earlier, and then there will be a live class where you get to practicalize what you have learned and be able to converse with your facilitators live. And then Thursdays to Sundays, you practice at home, you do your assignments, and then you submit them. I'm sure by now you have also received instructions on some of the platforms that you're expected to sign on, right? So we have 4 major communication channels. We have Telegram, which is where you have your group conversations. It's a text-only platform, no voice notes, no pictures, no videos, nothing. It's just for conversations. You can ask questions. Your facilitators are there, and there's also a progress monitoring associate who has been assigned to your class. So you can either ask your facilitators a question if it is relating to the skill you're learning, or you could ask your progress monitoring associate if it's with respect to the administrative side of things that affect you as a registered student. And then we have the Dsap platform, which is where we submit our class assignments and projects. And a good number of us have not signed into the Dsap platform. Please note that the Dsap platform requires a code, and the code is right there on your Telegram platform. And this code expires within 7 days. So please do your best to sign in. And if you're having any difficulty signing in, please reach out to your PMA or your facilitators, and they would be more than willing to offer you guidance. Then we have the YouTube platform, which is where we are actually streaming from right now, right? This is where we have our assembly and our business skills training sessions every school day. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel and do well to turn on the notification button so that whenever we go live at the assembly, you get a prompt that assembly is live. And the final one is Zoom. So you need to download the Zoom app if you do not already have that on your phone. So the live classes happen on Zoom. You will be able to show your facilitators your work. You'll be able to talk to them live. It's usually a very engaging platform. So please do well to download Zoom if you have not already done that. Right. Like I mentioned earlier, we expect that by now you should have signed into our communication channels. You should be on Telegram and you should be on Dsap. Please, if you have not done that, you need to do that today, because tomorrow we will be commencing our faculty and students engagement. What do we mean by faculty and students engagement? We know that you have seen your list of class materials and you probably have a few questions. You want guidance on which markets to go, which products to buy, and other questions that you may have. So we'll be opening our platforms tomorrow evening. I'm sure when you signed in, you realized that you couldn't send text, you couldn't post on the group. The group was actually closed. Tomorrow evening, it will be open and you would be able to ask your facilitators questions within specified hours. So please prepare to take advantage of that. Feel free to ask them questions relating to your class materials, your expectations for the class, and things like that. And please remember that we offer only basic training. Okay, we offer only basic training. So If you have prior knowledge of the course, you will need to unlearn what you have learned and be willing to relearn. I hope that all I have said has been clear so far. So we have a few important information to also emphasize. Being a virtual diet, we have certain expectations. Don't forget that your success rate, one of the most critical success factors for you on this skill acquisition journey is compliance. Compliance. This program is not a video cast event, which means that you are required to attend class. You are required to actively participate as a student. Nobody is going to send you videos and expect you to watch them and just submit your assignments and that will be all. No, it doesn't work like that here. You have to attend live classes, submit your assignments and projects, and be good on your attendance. We'll get to that attendance part in a bit. And number two, you are known only by your registered name. Now, for those who are returning students, you'll probably be feeling like they are at it again. So we're going, this particular announcement, you're going to hear it every chance we get. At the assembly, you will hear it. When you get to your live classes, you will hear it. On your Telegram platforms, you will hear it. As a matter of fact, the PMAs have already posted instructions for you to change your name, and they have also posted the guidelines, the step-by-step guidelines to help you if you're having difficulty changing your name. You are only known by your registered name. So, for example, my name is Olufolakemi Abidogun. I cannot sign into my class as Kemi Abidogun. I cannot sign into my class as Oluwafolakemi Christiana Abidogun. I can only sign in as Olufolakemi Abidogun, which is the name that I registered with. So please pay attention. Our PMAs have tried to reach out to you, and they will you still have a window of 1 week to do the needful. If you're having difficulty remembering the name that you registered with, don't worry. We have a list that will be posted. And for women, we have observed that there seems to be a generic problem in that regard. You register with your maiden name and then you sign into class with your husband's surname. Please take note, you are known only by your registered name. We would keep announcing this until the very end because it affects everything, every other thing that you do. If the system cannot recognize your name, it affects your attendance, it affects your submission of projects and assignments. So please and please, it is very, very, very important. It is one of the most important things that you need to take from this meeting this evening. Also, our conversations on Telegram have on and off periods. As you have observed, from the day you signed in, we have been in one of those off periods where you cannot post on the platforms. We insist on having on and off periods because we want your facilitators to be able to respond to some of the issues. And we also want to manage the flow of conversation on the group. We do not want any distractions. We do not want memes and broadcasts and stuff like that. We want you to focus on the skill acquisition that you have signed up for, right? So starting from tomorrow, you have the first wave of communication, student engagement with your facilitators, and it will run for about 4 hours. At the end of that 4 hours, the platform will be closed, and then there will be the PMA will reopen it the next day. So please take note of these on and off periods. Also, in order for you to qualify as a student who has completed the training program, you need to make good on your attendance, your assignments, and your projects. So beyond the modular assignments, which you will get weekly, there will also be a final capstone project. You need to focus and make good on all of these items in order for you to be eligible for graduation. I know someone is probably thinking, oh, this looks impossible. This looks like it's going to be difficult. This looks like, the demands are so much. I can assure you that they are very easy steps to follow if you pay attention and you comply as at when due. Another issue that you need to take note of is that most of these things have a timeline. They have grace periods. And when those grace periods expire, the PMA will take you off the platform. So if you do not change your name, for example, by the time we're resuming on Monday, June 17, you may not be able to sign into class. You may just discover that you can't find the your class Telegram group. That's because you have been removed. So please pay attention to all of these announcements. Like I said earlier, the step-by-step guidelines on how to change your name has been posted. Just check the pinned messages on your Telegram platform, and you will see the guidelines. Right. So we're now at section 2, where we'll be explaining and acquainting you with the school guidelines. Okay. School runs from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and you are expected to maintain a minimum of 120 minutes. So the total number of minutes on each school day is 150 minutes. But because there could be network issues, there could be, issues that may arise, emergencies and all, we expect that you maintain an average of at least 120 minutes daily. Now, we also observe over the past diets that some people will sign into class in the morning at the appropriate time, disappear in the course of the live classes, and then come back in towards the end. Please note that our attendance is system generated. It's not the PMA that takes the attendance. It's not the facilitator that takes the attendance. Please, if you need to take permission, maybe you have an interview, you have a work-related emergency, a family emergency, whatever it is that you need to take permission for, please do it 1 hour before school resumes. So if you need to be away from class on Tuesday morning, you need to tell your PMA before class resumes, right? So you have a window of 1 hour between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. to take your permission. Please also note that you cannot be absent from school more than once. You cannot be absent more than once. You are expected to have 9 days live class attendance. You are not authorized to have less than 8. If you have less than 8, the system will remove you from the class. Once you are off the attendance list, automatically the PMA would also have to take you off all the other platforms. So please take note. You need to be, if you're coming to class late, take permission an hour before. You cannot be absent more than once, and you cannot be late to class more than 3 times. Lateness should not become an habitual thing. You should not come to class late more than 3 times, 3 out of 9, right? Absenteeism, um, once out of 9. I hope it is very clear. I'll go over it again. You cannot be late more than 3 times, take permission an hour before, and manage an average attendance of 120 minutes. If you have the full 150 minutes, perfect. But you cannot have less than 120 minutes in class daily. We also expect that while you are in class, we expect you to actively participate. For those who have attended Dsap before, you hear sometimes when the facilitator tells you to turn on your videos, or one of the registrars comes to your class and is asking that everybody should put on their videos, is because we want to ensure that you are in class and you are participating in class. We know that some of you are looking for extra streams of income. That is why you have signed up for Dsap. Please note that you cannot attend a practical class from your office. You cannot attend a practical class while on a journey. This skill acquisition training program needs your undivided attention and your active participation in class. We expect that after you have watched the pre-recorded videos, tried your hands on the subject being taught, we expect you to come to class with your questions, highlighting challenges that you may have faced. For example, you're a bread making student, you had issues with kneading the dough, or you had issues with baking at a certain temperature, perhaps the bread collapsed or something. We expect you to bring those challenges to class and ask. We also encourage that when you have mastered some of the aspects that have been taught, you can share your knowledge as a student with your colleagues in class. You know, there is something about mastery bringing you to a point of perfection. When you have mastered it and you teach it, you gain perfection, you gain precision. Now, the class is a basic class, okay? We know some of you are coming for refreshers course. We know some of you are looking to see the new ways, looking to improve your recipe collections and stuff like that. Please, we implore you that the knowledge that will be shared is at a basic level. Please, and please note that the knowledge that we'll be sharing in our classrooms are basic knowledge. Next, we have unauthorized change of course. Now, after the registration, we got a couple of mails saying, I wanted to register for bread making. I found myself in website design. I thought I could do cake making, but I can't get an oven, and so many other issues that have, been brought to our attention. Please note that you cannot change course without authorization. I know you could have a friend in footwear making and you want to switch to footwear making, so your friend just sends you the link and then you just go over your attending class and all of that. Please note, it doesn't work like that in Dsap. We have a very efficient system that will fish you out of the class. Okay, the only time that we allow for change of course is when we have space, we have done the necessary back-end work, and we have received necessary approval. Please note that you cannot transpose yourself from one skill to another. It doesn't work like that. Okay. We understand that some of these skills are highly contested skills, and you probably missed an opportunity to sign into your preferred skill, so you chose something else just to get in. We understand all of that. But even at that, we have limited space for each skill. and you cannot just transpose or teleport yourself across skills. It's not advisable. Okay, so while we know that Dsap is free, the tutoring and all is free. Dsap was designed by the Star Christian Center to empower individuals to become enterprise development role models. So the training is free, but each student is responsible for the purchase of his or her class materials. So you are expected to show up in class with your own training materials. Dsap is not responsible for your training materials. So please do all you can to get your training tools. Very, very important. It's a hands-on skills training. We do not just teach you the theoretical part of it. We expect you to do the hands-on practical. It's hands-on. You're handling the technical skills as you learn. We're not just going to give you recipes to bake your bread and your cake. We're not just going to give you step by step on how to make your insecticide or make your shampoo or conditioner. No, you will actually do the work. You will do the practical side of it. And because we understand that sometimes the language we speak as faculty members, management team and all, might not be the language you want to hear. We encourage, we give room. We made it a part of our system that you would have student representative who will be the intermediary between the school and the student body. So on Monday, when you resume school, you are expected to elect a governor and a deputy governor. And then on Tuesday, the governors will come together to vie for the position of state president and all the other state offices available. So when the PMA posts the call for that, if you know that you have leadership qualities, you know that you're willing to serve the people, please feel free to be a part of that. Thank you. Okay, so that's the end of the presentation. I believe that all that we have been saying have been well received. We have chat hosts with you right there on YouTube who have been answering your questions, but we'll take some of the questions live so that others can actually get answers as well. Okay, so I'm trying to see if we have any questions. Okay, I can see a question from someone who is working. Please, if you're working and you registered for Dsap, you need to apply for a leave. You need to apply for a leave. There's a high demand of your attention, so you need to apply for a leave. Please, does the name change also apply to YouTube? Please do not sign into YouTube with strange names, aliases, or conflicting names, business names, and stuff like that. I can see add sounds. You can't click the link. Please, if the Telegram link in your mail is not responding, please check your network. Otherwise, you can reach out to your PMA. The contact for each skills PMA is just at the end of the email that was sent. So you have your PMA's contact details. You can contact your PMA for further guidance. The name change is applicable to Telegram, Zoom, and Seesaw. Telegram, Zoom, and Seesaw. On YouTube, you should use recognizable names, not aliases. Georgina, if you can't find items in the market, please contact your facilitator. They will offer you guidance. I know that there are specific markets for certain skills, like the leatherworks. There are markets across the country. So depending on your location, they will be able to offer you guidance on where to buy from. Yes, Blessing Ayodeji, certificate will be awarded at the end of the program. Okay, for those of you in tech skills, many of you will be having orientation classes. Please pay attention to those orientation classes. That's where you will be getting guidance on the softwares to download, hosting sites, and stuff like that. Adetunji, your Telegram, your Seesaw code is on your Telegram platform. Please check the pinned messages. Check the pinned messages. Okay, so I'm seeing a repeat of some of these questions that I have already answered. You need a smartphone and internet to be able to attend classes. Okay, thank you, Ibukun. Like I said earlier, our chat hosts are on the YouTube platform with you, and they have been responding to some of your questions. For those who are asking for the list of class items, please check the website. When your PMA posted the introduction, where he or she mentioned her name and introduced the facilitators, they also put there a link where you can get the class materials. The Telegram link is not expired, Rita. It's not expired. Faith Adeyemi, if you're having issues editing your name on Seesaw, please reach out to your PMA. Now, each class has 3 people assigned. We have 2 facilitators and 1 progress monitoring associate. So for issues pertaining to change of name, whether on Telegram or Seesaw, please reach out to your PMA. For issues pertaining to class materials, where to buy them, what to buy, the quantity to buy, and all of that. If you're having any challenges with respect to that, please reach out to your facilitators. Catherine, the link for the Telegram group is at the bottom of the mail. Please note our classes hold in the morning. It's 10 a.m., 10 a.m. Okorie Uchechi, you can log in to Seesaw using the guidelines. The guidelines have been posted on your platform. Just check the pinned messages. Check the pinned messages. The guidelines and the code are there. Makinde Ishmael, your Telegram group cannot be empty. Please check and be sure that you are on the right platform. Yes, Olushola, you need to go through Seesaw and Telegram again. Every set has their own class platforms. This is set 41. The practical classes are online as well. Please, if you're having installation challenges, I am guessing that's from a tech skill. If you're having installation challenges, please reach out to your facilitators. Okay, if you're a student of web design, please note that Seesaw does not apply to your class. Your class does not use Seesaw. Web design students, your class does not use Seesaw. Please check the pinned messages. Check the pinned messages. Whatever information you are looking for is either in your admission letter, your onboarding email, or one of the pinned messages on your Telegram platform. Gift Chisom, the website is saying not found. Please check your network, clear your cache data, and try again. Website design students, you only use Telegram, Zoom, and YouTube. You do not use Seesaw. Please note that the contact details for your PMA are both for Telegram and WhatsApp. So if you cannot reach them on Telegram, you can send them a WhatsApp message. School resumes on Monday, June 17 by 10 a.m. Monday, June 17 by 10 a.m. But you will be commencing conversations with your facilitator from tomorrow. 5 p.m. tomorrow, you'll be able to engage your facilitators in conversations. And that will be on until about 8 p.m. 8 p.m. And after that, the platform will be closed, will be reopened sequentially like that for 1 week. So I'm trying to answer as many questions as possible. For website design, you have a guideline. You have a guideline on the website. Web design, you have a note on web host and domain name. You also have laptop requirements and stuff like that. So please check the website. Fajiro, we do not have any other induction after this, but you can watch a replay of this induction program on our YouTube platform. Questions about those who work is totally ignored. Can you please retype your question? I must have missed it. If you're having network issues, the system would record every attempt you make to sign into class. And at the end of the day, the sum total of those minutes spent would be what's it called now? Would be awarded to you. So if you come into class for 30 minutes, the network throws you out. You come back in, you spend another 45 minutes, the network throws you out. All of that will be recorded. All of that will be recorded. Please check the website for the list of materials, of training tools and materials. In the introductory message that your PMA posted, there is a link there. There is a paragraph that tells you to click on this link to get a breakdown of class materials. Please click that link. And I cannot answer questions that are tailored specifically to your skill. It is your facilitator that can answer questions about ovens and stuff like that. Please contact your facilitators. Please sign in with your registered name. The change of them, the guidelines were also posted. I work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, getting a leave from work. Unfortunately, there is nothing we can do to adjust the school run time, which is why I said for those who are working, it's more feasible if you apply for leave. If you do not apply for a leave, it's it's impossible for you to be a part of Dsap. Victor Aniekan, Seesaw is applicable to all skills except website design. The change of name is a step-by-step guideline. It's a step-by-step guideline. Seesaw is applicable to video editing, please. If the link is showing not found, please clear your browser data and retry. I just tested the link in the course of this induction and it's working fine. So please check your network and be sure to clear out your previous browsing data. Seesaw guidelines are on your platform. I seem to be answering the same questions over and over. If you have used the same email for a previous class, it's a different class. It will work all the same. It's a different class. So you will sign in using the code and it will take you to your current class. It will take you to your current class. We only have one PMA, two facilitators. Please, if you have technical questions with respect to software installation and things like that, please reach out to your facilitators. There is no procedure for changing class. Adiola Adewale. Annie, please can I change class? Made a mistake with my hand. Please, we will not be changing classes. We will not be changing classes. I already mentioned that change of course is subject to the availability of space in the skill where you want to migrate to, detailed paperwork and necessary approval. There will be pre-recorded videos. There will be pre-recorded videos that you would have access to that you can watch and rewatch as many times as possible. Bemisola, can you resend your question? We have so many questions coming in, so many comments and all. So it's hard to keep track. The list where you will find your registered names is not on a link. It will be posted on your Telegram platform. Your PMA will post it. The facilitators are not responding to my question on video editing class. Where have you been asking the question? Did you send them a message directly? Because you do not have access to post questions on your platform. Thank you very much, Ewoma. Thank you. Thank you for explaining that. When will there be physical classes? Hopefully in the near future. Please, if you are having issues with signing into CSO, follow the guidelines. If the guidelines are a bit confusing, please reach out to your PMA, especially for those who have done Dsap before, our returning students. It's still the same process. It will take you to your new class. The codes are different. Yes, yes, Alero, there are different Telegram platforms for different skills. You can defer your admission by sending a mail to dsapdaystar@gmail.com. Chat host, can you please help me type that out on YouTube? dsapdaystar@gmail.com. Tolu Balogun, if you can't change your name on CISO, please reach out to your PMA. So one of the things that this faculty engagements would do for you is it will give you an opportunity to find out which materials are pressing. Which ones should you get first? Which ones would you need immediately? There are for some skills, you will be able to buy some now, and then the other ones, you can get them before you use them. What's important is that you get them and have them as at when it is needed. Bemisola, you need to change the name to her own name. You need to change it to her own name. She is the registered student, so you need to change her name. You need to write her name. The link for Telegram was sent to you. That should be your second onboarding email. I believe that we have answered all the questions, because it seems that we are recycling these questions. If you have cleared your browsing data and it's still telling you that the page is not found, please reach out to your facilitator. Facilitators, please. The training runs 3 times a year, February, June, and October. We are currently in the June diet. Please, if you are still getting not found as a response, please reach out to your facilitators. Now, one of the easiest ways to identify your PMA or your facilitators is to check on the participants page of your group, of your Telegram group, they are clearly stated there, PMA facilitator. So you can just reach out to them. Thank you, Olaniyi. Thank you. Yes, video, you may not be able to see your colleagues in class on Seesaw because we have barred you from doing that. You can't see your colleagues' work to avoid plagiarism and other things that could happen. So you are in class. Once you can see the facilitator, you are in class. Classes commence Monday, June 17. Okay. I believe that we have answered most of the questions or all of the questions because they are recurring. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on your post notifications so that you get notified when we are live, especially at the assembly. And our YouTube platform is also filled with quality educational materials that will help you in your business growth and development. You can also catch a replay of this online induction after now. I believe that we have covered all the bases, and we will see you bright and early, 10 a.m. Monday, June 17th, and we will take it from there. We have, I'm not alone in this management level. I have two able deputy registrars. They will be introduced to us on the resumption day. We also have faculty engagement starting tomorrow. Please take advantage of that. Thank you very much once again for your time. My name is Olufolakemi Abidogun, and I am the registrar. We get to see each other and talk to each other at the assemblies and perhaps in your classes on rare occasions. Do have a very restful night, whatever time zone it is. We trust that the rest of the day will be the best of the day. Bye for now.